Hello and welcome everyone, it's Martin here with Crypto Gains. We have a lot of ground to cover today, so let's dive straight in. First of all, of course, we're discussing Bitcoin versus Tether, and what I have here is the hourly chart, and what we're observing is that there is the formation of a consolidating triangle, fairly neutral in its formation, which was just broken on the last hourly candle with a substantial break above the critical level of 19,300. So with the current chart setup and having a confirmation of the relative strength index raising decisively above 50 and a positive crossover of the MACD line, I'll be looking to be initiating long positions above 19,300 with a tight stop loss at 19,200 and take profit target at 19,880 near some of the recent all-time highs, just to be conservative, because we may reach above 20,000, but we may experience some sharp declines like we had before, so it's best to take profit if we reach that level. Next, we're moving to Ethereum versus Tether, and not a lot has changed since our discussion yesterday, aside from the fact that we're adjusting the levels of entry and exit a little bit, again on the hourly chart. So the line for entry is now 600, so over 600 I'll be looking to be initiating long positions with a take profit target at 627 near some of the recent highs. This buy signal is confirmed by a positive crossover in the hourly chart of the MACD line and a reading of the relative strength index above 50, currently at 59. So that's for Ethereum versus Tether. Ripple versus Tether. The picture from yesterday is practically unchanged. We have the 4-hourly chart. Personally, I'll be waiting for a break over 0.63 for a coupled with a cross of the blue MACD line above its red signaling line ideally, and the relative strength index, of course, to be maintained above 50 to be initiating long positions with a take profit target at 0.68 and a stop loss level at 0.6. Some of the fresh ideas from today include Compound versus Tether. On the daily chart, what we're observing is a very big and very powerful green candle trying to break that critical level of 129. I would personally wait for this to happen before initiating long positions. And personally, over 129 long positions with a take profit target at 139 and stop loss level at 124. Additional confirmation would come from a positive crossover of the MACD line, the blue line, over its red signaling line, and currently the relative strength index is at 60. Ideally, we would be looking for it to maintain that level, if not cross over 70 for a more decisive rally in Compound versus Tether. Next, we have very good opportunity in Litecoin versus Tether. Just waiting for the chart to load, and what we're looking at here is the daily chart. Okay, so what we're observing on the daily chart is that we had, let me just adjust it so that we have all our levels. Okay, so the relative strength index is moving healthily to that overbought territory at 64. We're waiting for it to cross over 70, which will unleash a very powerful potential rally in Litecoin versus Tether. And personally, I'm using 90 as my dividing line over 90, initiating long positions with a take profit at 100 and stop loss at 85. This is giving us a very handsome 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, or rather reward to risk ratio. Our upside is twice as big as our downside. And just a reminder of the trade ideas from yesterday, the picture remains pretty much the same for SNX, Synthetix Networks token. I will be looking for long positions over 5.2 with stop loss at 5 and take profit at 5.6 and 5.8. And finally, if you had opened the position that I recommended in Yearn Finance versus Tether, you would be already looking at some profit on that trade. One option is, of course, to move your stop loss closer to the 29,000 level to lock in the profits that you may have made from 28 to 29. The price target remains 32,000. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please remember to keep learning with the video education section on Stormgain with the Crypto Gains Market Insight subsection, and if you haven't already done so, consider joining our Crypto Signals Made Easy channel for insightful signals, articles, analysis, and a lot of other things that can help you become more effective and more self-sufficient trader. Thank you very much for joining me today. Trade wisely, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, and if you liked what you see and you're not already with us, click on the link in the description below and become part of the Stormgain community. That way you will never miss another opportunity and you will become a more profitable crypto trader. See you soon.